Back in the lab with Kate Martin, one of the newest members of the Golden State Valkyrie, and now repping my hometown state. Start the morning off with some competitive sparring, working on our change of pace, level direction, trying to tap each other's elbow. This is an awesome way to get warmed up.
Remember Kate Martin, the Iowa legend who barely saw court time with the Las Vegas Aces? Well, she's about to shock the basketball world from bench warmer to potential star. Martin's transformation with the Golden State Valkyries is nothing short of extraordinary.
Then, continuing with that competition, we chased after some tennis balls, but this time with a curved run around the arc. Yes, I had to hop in the mix, because what's competition without someone else to compete against?
In this exclusive footage, we're taking you inside Kate's intense off-season training right after she's moved to San Francisco. You won't believe the crazy drill she's doing to level up her game with her trainer. Are you ready to see how Caitlin Clark's BFF is preparing to dominate the WNBA by the end of this video? You'll hear Kate's thoughts about her new role and what her coach really thinks about Golden State. Kate, are you ready? Let's go.
Back with the legend herself, Kate Martin. Started off with some ball handling and some lateral change of direction with the frisbee, and then introduced some competitive balloon change of direction. Balloons are absolutely great. You get really competitive, you try really hard, the balloon moves, so it makes the movement really variable, and it trains exactly what we want.
Kate Martin's rookie season with the Las Vegas Aces was a roller coaster ride of emotions when the Aces selected her in the second round of the draft. Kate was over the moon. She couldn't believe she'd be playing alongside some of the biggest names in women's basketball, especially when she went to draft night, primarily to support her best friend, Caitlin Clark. The future looked bright, and Kate was ready to make her mark on the WNBA.
Looking at the mock drafts online and just seeing, if my name was in the conversation at all. And I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was kind of in the dark. And I was just talking to my coaches at Iowa, asking, have you heard anything, what's going on?
But as the season unfolded, things didn't quite go as planned. At first, Kate found herself with a solid role off the bench. She was getting decent minutes, often playing double digits in the first half of the season. Fans started to take notice, and her teammates even gave her the nickname Money. Martin. For her knack of being in the right place at the right time. However, as the weeks went by, Kate's playing time began to dwindle. What started as a promising rookie campaign slowly turned into a frustrating experience in the latter half of the season. Her minutes dropped dramatically. Some games she'd barely see 5 minutes on the court. Even worse, there were 5 games where she didn't play at all.
I know a lot of fans online just wanted to see her away from the Aces because they don't really like the Aces. Just when you're looking at the playing time and the personnel on that team and the role that Kate Martin had and where she fell in the pecking order, it's a hard sell.
Picture this. You're a rookie on a championship-caliber team, surrounded by seasoned veterans. You're working your tail off in practice, showing hustle and dedication every single day. Your teammates are praising your work ethic and how well you fit in with the team. But when game time rolls around, you're stuck on the bench watching as others get the chance to shine.
I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more, or maybe she deserves a different team.
But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the lack of playing time, Kate never lost her drive. She continued to push herself in practice, impressing her teammates and coaches with her determination. It was clear to everyone around her that Kate had untapped potential just waiting to be unleashed.
Moving on to the Las Vegas Aces, another big storyline in this draft was that Kate Martin was drafted to the Golden State Valkyries.
Then came the expansion draft, and with it, a golden opportunity for Kate Martin. The Golden State Valkyries saw what the Aces couldn't. A hard-working, talented player ready to take on a bigger role. Suddenly, Kate's mindset shifted. She was no longer just a role player on a stacked team. Now she had the chance to become a star in her own right. As Kate prepares for her new chapter with the Valkyries, one thing's for sure, she's not taken this opportunity lightly. The benchwarmer days are behind her, and a new Kate Martin is ready to take the WNBA by storm. Are you ready to see what she can do when given the chance to shine?
Then we did some sprint accelerations with the Frisbee. Off-season is long and training can get redundant, so playing games like this keeps things fresh, fun, and engaging. Then we did some more traditional skill work, working on a step back and shooting off the move before getting into some competitive one-on-one. We were working on expanding our scoring package.
You might think you know what it takes to become a WNBA star. Think again. Kate Martin's off-season training regimen is about to challenge everything you thought you knew about basketball preparation. Are you ready to see the science behind her transformation?
Another awesome but intense training day with Kate Martin. So we start off in the morning with some ball handling, working on rhythm, footwork, and timing. When you work on a lot of these drills, it's not just about doing the move correctly, but it's about feeling the movement. We often do the drill, film the drill, review the drill, and make sure we're all on the same page as how the drill should be done.
When Kate landed in San Francisco, she knew she had to prove herself. No more riding the bench. No more watching from the sidelines. This was her chance to show the world what she could do, but completely overhauling her game. That's easier said than done. Enter Max Welsh, Marceau, Kate's trainer, and the mastermind behind her intense off-season program. She, Marceau's philosophy, no wasted time, very focused, and a mindset with the intent to learn and get better. And boy, did Kate take that to heart.
We got into the basement and did some heavy bag contact prep, some heavy lifting with the squat bar. We like to use specialty equipment to make these lifts a little bit more comfortable, allowing us to go heavier. Then we just did explosive jump work, measuring the velocities of each jump, monitoring our fatigue, moving fast to complement our heavier previous squat work.
Let's break down some of the crazy drills Kate's been doing. First up, the balloon drill. Picture Kate in the gym, tapping a balloon while twisting and turning her body. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. This drill is all about enhancing coordination and body control. Marceau explains that it introduces variability and movement, which is crucial for developing skills that translate to on-court performance. But that's just the beginning. Kate's not just working on her finesse. She's building raw power too.
Then in the weight room, we got after it with some power work, doing some trap bars, shrug pulls, working on being explosive through a vertical pattern. Then worked on some upper body strengthening before calling it a day.
Heavy lifting and explosive jump training are now staples in her routine. We're talking trap bar shrugs and heavy squats that would make even seasoned weightlifters break a sweat. Why? Because Marceau knows that expressing strength explosively is vital for game day performance. Now, let's talk about Kate's shooting. She's not just standing still and taking shots.
Then we did this really fun, competitive 2-cone shooting drill. So basically the 2 cones are set up a basketball in each one. You can run to either cone, grab it, shoot it, try and get a bucket, and go after the other one. Then some contested shooting and some more traditional skill work before heading to the weight room. Hey, yo, tough little step back, 3-pointer.
No, she's working on shooting off the move and contested shooting. These drills are designed to refine her technique and improve her ability to create space on the court, and the results. Well, let's just say her speed and precision have gone through the roof.
Then we did this super competitive chase shooting drill. You, the defender, and a cone, and it's up to you to get open and create some space and go get a bucket. Super happy with the speed she's moving on some of these shots, able to decelerate, control her body, quickly release that ball. Oh, go get a bucket. And yes, I had a hop in the mix too.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how Kate struggled to find her place on the Aces stacked roster? Well, those days are long gone. Coach Natalie Marcos of the Golden State Valkyries sees something special in Kate. She believes that with Kate's incredible work ethic, the limits are endless. That's some high praise from a coach who's seen it all. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
We ended it with some intense jumping. We don't try and jump necessarily to dunk a basketball, even though Kate Martin got up on that rim 4 times in a row. We jump because it's a great way to build explosive legs. Then we went to the legendary basement sports science lab. We saved the heavy lifting for the end of the day. Yes, it's pretty intense. We got some heavy RDL work. Another amazing week of getting better in the books.
So, what's the payoff of all this hard work? Brace yourselves, because this is where things get wild. Remember how we mentioned explosive jump training? Well, there's a video of Kate touching the rim. Not once, not twice, but 4 times in a row. That's the kind of vertical leap that can change a player's entire game. The anticipation is building. Fans, analysts, and even other players are starting to take notice. Everyone's wondering, how will Kate's off-season transformation translate to on-court performance? Will this be the breakout season we've all been waiting for? As we count down the days to Kate's debut with the Valkyries, one thing's for sure, she's not the same player who rode the bench in Las Vegas. This is a new Kate Martin. Stronger, faster, more skilled, and ready to take on the WNBA.
Kate Martin is a fan favorite, and even though she didn't play too many minutes with the Aces last season, everyone loves Kate, and there was an uproar on Twitter when she got chosen by the Valkyries.
But here's the million-dollar question. How will all this intense training pay off when the bright lights are on and the game is on the line? Will Kate's balloon drills and heavy squats translate into game-winning plays? Or will the pressure of being a franchise cornerstone be too much to handle? One thing's for certain, Kate Martin is no longer content with being just another player on the roster. She's put in the work, pushed her limits, and transformed her game from the ground up. Now it's time to see if she can transform from bench warmer to basketball star. The stage is set, the training is done, and the WNBA is about to meet the new and improved Kate Martin. Are you ready for the show?
I am happy to see Kate go to Golden State. However, because she definitely needs to be a part of a growing team, maybe not an already established one. And there are so many great things about Kate's game, and it seems like she's just a hard worker at that, and she is willing to step into any role that she needs to play on whatever team that will be. So I think that she'll do great next season, hopefully get more minutes and start finding her own as a player in the WNBA.
Kate Martin's arrival in San Francisco marks the start of an exciting new chapter. The Golden State Valkyries see her as more than just another player. They're betting big on her potential to become a franchise cornerstone. It's a huge leap from her days warming the bench in Las Vegas, and the pressure is on. Can Kate step up and become the star the Valkyries envision? Coach Natalie Nichols has big plans for Kate's development. She's not just looking at Kate's on-court skills, but her leadership potential too. The cast sees something special in Kate, praising her eagerness to learn and improve. She's always asking questions about how to get better, McCartney says. That's exactly what you want to see in a player.
Coach Nichols is somebody you're going to want to run through a brick wall for. She's a truth teller. She's going to be honest with you, but she matches that with love and support 100%. So those are the kind of coaches that you just want to give your all for, and I'm super grateful that we got to build a relationship in Las Vegas, and we get to continue that in San Francisco.
The Valkyries are building their team culture from the ground up, and they see Kate as a key piece of that puzzle. They're not just looking for a player who can score points. They want someone who can embody the team's values and inspire her teammates. It's a tall order, but Kate seems ready for the challenge.
I'm really excited. This league is all about opportunity, and you just need one shot, right? And I am very thankful for the Aces and everything I got to learn there, but I'm really excited for this new beginning and to build something from the ground up here with the Valkyries.
When asked about her new role, Kate's excitement is palpable. "I'm thrilled to be here in San Francisco," she says. "The Valkyries have given me an incredible opportunity, and I'm going to give it everything I've got." But there's a hint of nerves in her voice too. After all, going from a bench player to a potential star is no small feat.
We talk about Kate Martin. First of all, Natalie Nakase has experience in the NBA. She has experience in a championship WNBA team. What's important? Corner threes. That is where Kate Martin thrived this past season. 38% on corner three specifically. That floor spacing ability that Kate Martin's going to bring.
It's Kate's impact on the Valkyries' playstyle could be game-changing. Her ability to stretch the floor with her shooting opens up new possibilities for the team's offense. As the countdown to Kate's Valkyries debut begins, the anticipate passion is building. Fans are excited, teammates are inspired, and Kate herself is ready to prove that she belongs in the spotlight. Her journey from underutilized rookie to potential franchise player is about to face its biggest test yet. The WNBA is a tough league, and expansion teams often struggle in their first season. But with Kate Martin leading the charge, the Golden State Valkyries might just surprise everyone. Will Kate rise to the occasion and become the star? The Valkyries believe she can be. The basketball world is watching, and we're about to find out.
My focus has just been getting better. All around. I had a decent rookie season, but I just know something that's really cool about me is that my ceiling is very high. So I have a lot of room to grow. Always working on my shot, always working on being quicker, but really being able to handle the ball a little bit more and freedom of my feet and defense. I know Coach Nakase hangs her hat on defense, and I want to be able to be somebody who can, lock down the number one, number two option on the other teams.
Kate Martin and Caitlin Clark's chemistry at Iowa was something special. These two weren't just teammates. They were a dynamic duo that lit up the court every time they played. Their friendship off. The court was just as strong, and it showed in their game. Kate averaged 13.1 points and 6.8 rebounds per game in their final season together, perfectly complementing Caitlin's scoring prowess. But now they're facing a new challenge. It's a big change, but it might be just what Kate needs to step into a leadership role. Her time at Iowa prepared her for this moment, teaching her how to support and elevate her teammates. Even with the distance, their bond remains strong. When Kate joined the Valkyries, Caitlin was quick to show her support. She posted on Instagram, "Let's go, Carter." It's clear these two are still in each other's corners, no matter what jersey they're wearing.
Caitlin Clark also showed her support on her Instagram story. "Let's go, Cater!" With a message there as she shared the post about Kate going to the Valkyries. And it just seemed that Kate and everyone around her was enthused.
As Kate starts her journey with the Valkyries, she's not just bringing her skills. She's bringing the leadership and teamwork she learned at Iowa. With Caitlin's unwavering support and her own determination, Kate's ready to make her mark on the WNBA. The Iowa legacy lives on, and we can't wait to see what Kate does next.
There's a certain likability to Kate. It'll be interesting to see, though, like how she backs it up with her play. You know, what can she do with a bigger role, with more responsibility, with more pressure, in a sense.
Kate Martin's journey from underdog to potential WNBA star is nothing short of remarkable. She's gone from warming the bench in Las Vegas to being the face of a franchise in San Francisco. The stage is set for what could be an incredible breakout season with the Golden State Valkyries. Picture this Kate once overlooked, now stepping onto the court as a key player for her team. Her off-season transformation has turned heads and the basketball world is taking notice. As Kate herself put it, this league is all about opportunity. And, you know, you just need one shot, right? Well, Kate's got her shot now and she's not wasting it. The numbers don't lie. Kate's 38% shooting rate from the corner, 3 during her rookie season, hints at untapped potential. Now, with increased playing time and a bigger role, who knows what record she might set? One thing's for sure, Kate Martin's determination and work ethic might just change the game. The WNBA better watch out, because Golden State, Kate is coming. Are you excited? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.